If you want to buy a car, don't. It's not worth it. I'm 30 and I never owned one. And in this video I will show you why buying a car is one of the biggest financial mistakes you can make. And not just financially, there are a lot of other reasons too. Stick around to the end and I'm pretty sure I'll change your mind. Let's take two twins, Twin Car and Twin Jar. I have no idea why Twin Jar, but bear with me. They're both 25 and they both have 20,000 euros saved. Twin Car buys a Dacia Duster, one of the most affordable cars in Europe. Twin Jar invests in a low-risk index fund, averaging 8% return each year. Let's follow them for 25 years. First of all, Twin Car buying the car is not enough on its own. It still needs fuel, insurance, parking, maintenance, tires and much more. That's called the cost of ownership. It varies a lot, depending on the car you own and how much you drive, but realistically in Europe is between 2,000 to 4,000 euros. I'll be conservative and let's say 2,500. Twin Jar, he does something else with the money. And, you might have guessed it, he invests it. 20,000 upfront, plus 2,500 each year. In short, here's the scenario we are gonna simulate for 25 years. Let's run the simulation. And as you can see, the difference is drastic. Twin Car ends up with a worn-out car, 70,000 euros spent, but nothing in the bank. Twin Jar, thanks to compound interest, he has over 200,000 euros. This is what's called opportunity cost. Twin Car didn't just spend 70,000, he gave up more than 200,000 to drive a Duster. Alright, but let's give Twin Car the benefit of the doubt. After 5 years, he realizes his mistake. He sells the car, but this time he only gets around 10,000 euros for it. That's because cars in general lose around 10% of the value each year. So, he invests that 10,000 and he also now starts investing the 2,500 a year he used to spend on the car. 15 years later, he should have around 100,000 euros. So, still behind Jar, but at least he's getting something. Now, the more skeptical ones of you will say, hey Lucian, Twin Jar still needs to get around. And that's true, but he got options. Public transport, ride sharing, or even his own bike. Of course, if he ends up spending like 1,000 euros a month on Uber, there is something wrong going on with him, but Jar is smart. He's engineered his life around not owning a car. He works from home, he got a gym and a grocery store right in his neighborhood, and he also doesn't mind a 20-minute walk. And even if getting around costs him something like 500 a year, he's still investing the rest. He ends up with well over 180,000. Either way, he's still ahead of Car. But it doesn't stop at money. Twin Car also has to deal with everything that comes up with owning a car. The traffic, the stress, all the little chores you have to do to maintain your car. That's time he's never getting back. Meanwhile, Jar is actually getting healthier, thanks to that 20-minute walk or cycling to work. Worst case, he's enjoying a YouTube video on the train. And that brings me to my second point. Jar gains so much more than money. He's more relaxed, he's healthier, he's got more time to either invest on himself or just relax. We live in a society that worships cars. We design cities around them, we build more parking in parks, and we breathe the resulting pollution. But does that sound normal to you guys? Now, I know what some of you are thinking, easy for you to say, but I have to drive 1 hour to my job. And for some people that's generally true. But I do think more of us could go car free. It's about engineering your life around it, like Jar did, living closer to work, picking a job without a commute, and choosing a city where you can actually walk. It's just a different way of living. So, let's bring it together. A car costs you way more than its price tag. There is the cost of owning it and the opportunity cost of the money you didn't invest. I'm not saying nobody should own a car. There are for sure situations where it makes sense. But if you can go without one, do it. It pays you back in money, time and health. Personally, I don't see myself ever owning one. What about you? Do you own a car? And if so, how much are you spending on it each month? Let me know down in the comments.